Brad at Pavemark here. I want to give you a quick run through on a project we just completed. This is a distribution facility and we're adding pedestrian walkways. This product is epoxy applied directly over the existing concrete. There is no surface prep and there is no urethane top coat, clear coat I'll call it sometimes, to protect the epoxy. This is exactly what was spec'd from the corporate level of this business. Not necessarily something I would recommend. It will be heavy duty. I'll consider this a medium duty product because the epoxy is very strong, but without surface prep, it cannot really soak down and get into the pores of the concrete as well as it should. That being said, it is going to be easier to remove if they vacate this space, I think, which is their primary concern. But this is applied with a line striping machine. The layout, we modified a little bit on the walkthrough with the plant manager, but is basically what was dictated there from corporate. So it's pedestrian walkways through the whole thing. I'll show you here in just a minute some of the unique features, and sorry, we're kind of buzzing through here fast. I wanted to do a run through right when we were done, just make sure everything was perfect. We picked up all our equipment. But I guess another advantage is you can see the quality of work here. Okay, so see this box we're coming up to now, the little squares that are in there. This is a feature I hadn't experienced yet, but they call it a talk box. Inevitably, people will run into each other or they will be walking through the facility and need somewhere to stop and talk without blocking other pedestrians. And so the solution that this engineer came up with was a talk box, and it's an area where you can gather and converse without blocking the rest of traffic. One thing to keep in mind here is this being a sprayed product, it's not quite as sharp as when I tape it and roll it, okay? And you can see just the teeniest bit. See that fuzzy edge, a little bit of overspray there? That's what is to be expected with a product that is sprayed with an airless striping machine, okay? It's not totally perfect, but when you stand up and you're walking through, you really can't see that unless you get down low. I guess one other disadvantage here I'll show you is on these corners, I overlap the spray pattern. So they're technically kind of double thick there. Let's see, you can see it better right there. See how the epoxy will be super thick right there? Just one of the things that happen with this application method. That may bother you, it may not. You'd have to have an eye to detail if that's something that bothers you, because you can see the quality of work here is really good. Lines are very straight, corners are sharp. Everything turned out really, really well on this project. Another, I guess, advantage is that it goes down quick. We had, 4 hours or 5 hours yesterday laying it out, and then today we were on site for about 6 hours applying it, and we're a pretty efficient crew, so we went through it pretty fast. But that, again, that's just one day that we needed here without folks in the space, so that we could let the product dry. The epoxy, it'll dry overnight. I would like to have it I'll have 12 or 18 hours before it's put back into service, but even 8 hours is okay, especially for foot traffic and things like that. So anyways, a medium duty product, middle of the road price tag on this one. Not our highest, not our cheapest, but it's gonna last a long time and serve them well, except the fact that it will get dirty without that top coat or top coat, I'm sorry. But that just is what it is, and it'll be a good product to serve them. Oh, look, we left one of our boxes out here. Glad I came out. All right, thanks so much.